Cunderdin, 160 kilometres from Perth, or just about a 2-hour drive along the Great Eastern Highway, and heaps to see and do there. You've got the museum at the pumping station on the Kalgoorlie pipeline, the Cunderdin Flying School with some great links to World War II, and there's a bit of history of that out at the museum. There's a lookout if you want to get up there and have a look around. And the caravan park is pet friendly, very nice and tidy. There's also the amazing pub, which is also dog friendly if you want to sit out the back in the beer garden with your dog. So stick around and I'll tell you a lot more about it. Well, welcome to another video. I'll show you the caravan park first. We were out there October, so it was very pleasant, the weather. Not too many flies around, not too many mozzies. So we'll have a look around the caravan park and then I'll go for a drive around town and show you the attractions. It's a pet-friendly caravan park. It's got a very nice camper's kitchen. There's a fireplace ring there. They provided the wood for us. A nice social area. The bathrooms are quite interesting. It's the first time I've come across these, where you get your toilet, shower and everything in a basin, all in the private rooms. When you go across there, you've got each room to yourself. It's not far to walk into town, and there's, especially if you're going to the pub, and the sports field is just right behind, and there's a gate leading out onto that. So if you want to go and walk the dogs or run the kids, it's a perfect spot. Right, the next attraction in town, and not far from the caravan park, is the number 3 pumping station, which is part of the Coolgardie pipeline when they pump water out there from Mundaring Weir. It's a museum and it is well worth going into. There's something for everybody in there. There's got history of the airfield that I'll show you later. It actually has a room mounted and it shakes, and it's a simulation of the earthquake that was at Meckering. There's tractors, trains. You can walk inside the great big chimney and actually go into where the firebox was. It is a must to see if you're going there, and even if you're driving out there for the day, I would highly recommend stopping in and having a look at it. The next attraction to see is the Etymolga pub. It's in the main street, in the main shopping area, and for those that are a little bit older like me, they probably remember seeing the cartoon by Ken Maynard, and that was what the pub was based on. There are a couple of other copies of it around the countryside as well. I think there's one in Queensland. It's pet friendly. You can go down the side and out the back. There's a little area for the kids to play, and just check with the owners, make sure there's nothing on special. But we took our dogs out there and they sat on the grass under the tables without any problem. Good pub meals. The hours are open Monday to Friday, 11 till 11. Saturday 11 to 12 p.m. and Sundays 11 till 10 p.m. There's accommodation out the back, so you can book a room as well if you want to stay there and not stay at the caravan park. I do recommend ringing ahead, making sure that there's nothing special on the day, and it's not too crowded. The day we went, it was the grand final and you couldn't move inside. We had the whole outside to ourselves, but we finally got a meal and had a few extra drinks in between while we were waiting. On the other side of town, there's a lookout, so you can drive over there. We took the cars up there. It was quite an easy. You'll get a two-wheel drive up there without any issue. Unless it was really wet and raining, it'd be a little bit slippery. Wildflower season would be a perfect time to go up there and have a look, and it was a great view from up there. There's a bit of a platform you can stand on as well and look out over the countryside and the town. That's where I flew the drone from, and perfect launching spot from there. Well, the last spot, and by no means the least, is the Cunderdin Airstrip. So I'd recommend you go to the museum first and the pump station, look up a bit of the history there, and then go out to the airstrip. It's just past the Agricultural College, and it was built for the Second World War. Originally it was an RAAF or RAAF flying school, and later became a bomber base. There was up to 50 aeroplanes out there during the war. There's a number of old buildings still left behind from the war era, and the one with the big sort of square structure sticking up on the side, that was actually for drying the parachutes. And I've left a lot of extra information in the description if you want to have a read on the individual places. So I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's lots more coming. Again, thank you very much. Keep the shiny side up and drive safely. We'll catch you next time.